I know, that's right. We'll call general government meeting to order at 9:33. Roll call, please. Quiet.
Fleming.
People.
Here.
Gershenson.
Here.
Hoffman.
Present.
Kowal. Here. Kokendorfer, Quarles, and Long.
Here. Okay, we'll stand for
Kokendorfer,
pledge
Zion
of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so we have need a motion to approve the previous minutes from November 27th. Moved by Commissioner Hoffman, supported by Commissioner Fleming. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And we need a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Moved by Commissioner Fleming, supported by Commissioner Gershenson. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, seeing none. Public comment? Probably there is none. It's a very quiet room today. Look at that. All right, we'll close public comment and move right on to the agenda. Item number 1, Department of Health and Human Services Children's Village Division. Interlocal agreement between Oakland County and the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services for the revision of shelter residential foster care. Amendment number 2. I need a motion for that. Moved by Commissioner Kowal, supported by Commissioner Gershenson. Good morning.
Good morning. Children's Village currently has a contract with Michigan Department of Health and Human Services that allows us to provide program services, shelter care services for neglected and abused kids who are placed with us by the state. And this resolution is for a second amendment to that contract. This raises our per diem rate from $234.16 to $359.13.
Wow.
The increase in per diem actually went into effect October 1st. We knew it was coming in advance, but the state didn't send out the amendment paperwork until the end of November, which is why you're getting it now for approval.
All set. Commissioner Gershenson.
Well, that's exciting.
It is.
It is.
Now, do you know how it happened?
Actually, this is an initiative by the state because in their 2018 budget, there's a requirement to increase the costs, administrative costs for facilities to $45 and something, which triggered an increase in the overall per diem rate.
Great.
Yeah, nice.
All set. Commissioner Hoffman.
Does that cover our cost for the per diem for what it's used for?
We're looking at that. It helps. It doesn't cover all of our costs. Some of the things that were put in place by Children's Village as a result of the contract kind of raised our staffing needs. We have to transport kids to court hearings where before the state did that. So we have some increased cost to Children's Village as a result of the contract, but this per diem helps.
Yeah.
Even the initial per diem is
Big
higher than the
increase.
Children's Village regular per diem.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Just one more quick.
Okay.
So when you mentioned transportation to the courts, has it ever been talked about? I don't even know if it's a good thing where you do the video conferencing like they do in the jails and you don't have to take them to the courts?
We have talked about that. We actually talked about that years ago with Oakland County Circuit Court. One of the issues that we run into that's kind of uniform is the fact that it's a little less personal with the kids.
Right.
And we want the kids to be in the same place because court can be very traumatic for all of them, even the delinquent kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we want them to be in the same room with their parents and their attorneys because of the support that it provides.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, any other questions? Seeing none, we'll do roll call on the resolution as presented.
Gershenson.
Yes.
Hoffman.
Yes.
Kowal.
Yes.
Fleming.
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, next item, Department of Health and Human Services, Children's Village Division, Oakland County, interlocal agreement between Oakland County and the Oakland County Community Health Network for psychiatric services for Oakland County Children's Village. We need a motion for that. Moved by Commissioner Kowal, supported by Commissioner Fleming. All right.
The Oakland Community Health Network has agreed again for this budget year to provide $75,000 towards psychiatric services as well as mental health services that we provide for kids and families at Children's Village. They provided the same amount of money last year. They'll provide it to us in a lump sum, and November 18th, or November 30th of 2018, just like I did this past November, I'll provide a summary report to them about the services that we provided and the impact.
Okay, questions? Commissioner Gershenson.
So when you say psychiatric, is it with a psychiatrist or a psychologist?
Psychiatrist.
And why are they giving us this money? And where does this money come from them?
The money was made available through the Michigan Department of Community Health to the local Oakland Community Health Network, and then they've agreed to partner with Children's Village. They did this in 2015, and then they did it last year, and they did it this year. And the discussion and the understanding is that we serve a dual population. So many of the kids coming into Children's Village have mental health needs. Some of them were actually involved with community mental health core providers prior to being placed in Children's Village for criminal behaviors. Many more of them, in part because of this agreement, leave Children's Village connected with a core provider in the community because of their mental health needs. So primarily because we serve a dual population.
No, it makes great sense. I just wondered where the money eventually came from, probably from the state and the federal government. Right? And then, is that enough? Does that fit your needs of your population, the 75,000?
It does. It doesn't cover all of our costs, but it covers more than half, about 75% of our psychiatric costs.
Great, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? All right, seeing none, we'll do roll call on the resolution as presented.
Hoffman,
Yes.
Kowal,
Yes.
Fleming,
Yes.
Gershenson,
Yes.
Long.
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and the next item is the committee information. It's Board of Commissioners 2018 General Government Committee recommended appointments. So that is for your information of what is coming up. Our next thing is March, right?
Right.
For the regional, and then
For
how
the,
many do we
that's
have? How many do we have due on that?
That's
So
Cobo Hall.
there's one appointment.
One
and the
appointment.
term expires March 2nd.
Okay.
Who is our appointee on that? Do you know, Jamie?
Is it Jay still? Sean?
Who?
Is it Jay?
I
Sean? We
don't
get rid of him.
think so.
We
I
got rid of him.
thought he was
Who we get?
gone.
Do you remember that name, Mike?
Jay, do we get rid of, it was Jay Shaw it before? Do we get, last time, I think, right? We got
Yeah, I
someone
don't
new
think
last
it's
time, didn't
him.
we? We got someone new last time,
I
I think.
think so.
I just don't remember.
All right, so
So
we're
we'll
gonna
get, we need
check
to
with
find out
them
that, yeah, find out who that is right now.
and check with them and see if they
Did we,
want.
I thought we did do one last time, didn't we?
I think we did get a new one.
I think Michael has one.
Okay. Just to see if we, you know, if they want reappointment or we want to advertise, because that one's coming out. March will come fast, probably. Maybe not with this cold weather. It's like going so slow. Although today's a heat wave.
And so
Okay.
then, Chris, on the next one, this is community mental health, right?
Yes, they changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So can you check with the president? I don't know if it's still Lois Schulman or who.
This is community health, I haven't seen.
They
that.
changed their name.
Oh, that's right.
Can you check with them and see?
Yeah, that
Because
name's
some
kinda
of those
hard.
people have been on forever, but we don't want to disrupt their.
All right, so we have there are 4 appointments to be made.
Mhm.
All right. So what we'll do, we'll put on the agenda next time. Can we put on the agenda next time who's serving on what, maybe,
Mhm.
for these? It'll be easy, right?
Yes, actually, Chris has that information.
Okay, we'll just include it to the agenda, you know, I mean, you
Okay.
could say it if someone wants it, we just put it on our agenda next time.
Okay.
Then we'll know if we're gonna advertise or, because we have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that, and then we can all refresh who's on what.
Okay.
How's that? Okay, and then, so that's just a receiving file, we will, and then we'll just put whatever Chris, sheet that Chris has us include it in our packet next time, and then we'll be able to discuss if we wanna open up interviews, ask them if they wanna serve again. Okay, so we just need a motion to receive and file that
Hey,
information.
just say one other
Okay.
thing, Chris. On this Huron-Clinton Metropolitan Authority, I believe we have a lawyer, I can't remember her name, that's on that board, but since we're doing the parks interviews, we might want to keep our minds open. That could be a potential
Yeah.
Okay,
appointment.
okay,
Very true.
yeah, this is a 6-year term.
And she may want to come back on, I can't remember her name, but,
Jake.
Jay-
Bond, Rosie.
right. I
Okay.
think she's been pretty committed, because they've gone through a lot of turmoil there.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good point. So we just need a motion, then receive and file. Commissioner Hoffman moves it and supported by Commissioner Colwell. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. We'll move on to communications. We just need a motion to receive and file those. Moved by Commissioner Colwell, supported by Commissioner Fleming. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. And then we have one other thing on other business, we need a motion to waive pursuant to the board rule, what's that, nine, section, Roman numerals, it's like 9, from section 9, rule 9, section H, to waive the interview requirement for the appointment of Donald Snyder to the Oakland County Building Authority that was recommended to the Board of Commissioners and confirmed on December 7th. So we just need a motion for our records that we waive the rule to interview, because we already appointed them. So someone, okay, moved by Commissioner Colwell, supported by Commissioner Fleming, and do we need a roll call? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That's just for the records. We were gonna do that at the board meeting. We didn't do that. Okay, any other business? So we have the interviews, what time did you say, 10 o'clock starting?
10:30.
Ooh, well, you can look at your mail. No. Yeah.
Chris,
10:30.
I would like to say something, but I'd like to have the cameras off.
Okay, well, we can, you want to just, we can
End the meeting.
end the
Sure.
meeting. Yeah, we can adjourn.
So
All right, so any other business on general government? All right, meeting